Hello. Mm, okay, let's start. Today, I think I should stream till like 8:45 because then after that, after I should go to sleep. After having dinner, so I think 8:45 तक करना चाहिए because then 9 gets थोड़ा late. Hi Sanya. Hi MS. Hi Abhay. Hi Aditya. Good evening, Saloni. Hi Aditi. Yeah, haircut. It's looking like a good boy type haircut. थोड़ा messy करना चाहिए. अभी I just had a haircut and किया. Very good boy vibes. New haircut, new cup. नहीं cup is old. But yes. Thank you. Good evening, Pranjal. You're a good boy, only a positive. Thank you, Mamita. So sweet. Okay, let's start. Protein. I should clear. You're looking like a kid today, exactly. I'm looking like a very good boy haircut type. Want to join your morning session but cannot really wake up. You will. You can join any time between 4:30 and 6:30. I'm looking like, yeah, looking much younger today. Agreed. Hi, Khushi. Good evening. Sure, let's start. We'll take a break at 7:50. Today it's actually palak soup. Usually, I give like 2-3 tests a week. See, it's actually like palak soup. Usually it's broccoli. Today it's palak, and of course, this is a mandatory thing. Synthesis of dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, tyrosine becomes dopamine in the presence of tyrosine becomes dopa, that is dihydroxy phenylalanine, in the tyrosinase, and dihydroxyphenylalanine tyrosine hydroxylase. And अगर डोपा नहीं बना, डोपा becomes dopamine in the presence of dopa decarboxylase, that is requires PLP. So dopa tyrosine becomes dopa, that is using BH4 tetrahydrobiopterin and BH2 dihydrobiopterin. Dopa becomes dopamine using CO2. So tyrosine to dopa to dopamine and becomes norepinephrine and epinephrine. So dopamine with vitamin C becomes norepinephrine, epinephrine becomes epinephrine. Norepinephrine epinephrine is a methylation reaction which requires norepinephrine has no methyl group, so no epinephrine. So you can remember as no methyl group and epinephrine has a methyl group. So norepinephrine becomes epinephrine. SAM becomes S-adenosine methionine. S-adenosine methionine becomes SAH. Now coming to synthesis of thyroid hormones T3 and T4. There are 4 steps: activation, attachment of tyrosine, coupling, and proteolysis. Tyrosine becomes thyroglobulin. Thyroglobulin, which becomes monoiodotyrosine and diiodotyrosine. MIT plus DIT becomes T3 and DIT plus DIT becomes T4. Activation of iodine and attachment to tyrosine, coupling action, proteolysis. Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's is associated with decreased dopamine in the brain. अगर ब्रेन में डोपामीन कम होगा तो पार्किंसंस इज डिक्रीज्ड डोपामीन इन द ब्रेन. Less dopamine in the brain is Parkinson's. And its main features, let's say. So Parkinson's में decreased dopamine in the brain due to loss of neurons in the basal ganglia. Loss of neurons in the basal ganglia, decreased dopamine in the brain. They affect near 1% of the population above 60 years of age. So near 1% population above 60 years. Usually Parkinson's occurs above 60 years, affects 1% population. The classical features are mask-like face, tremors, involuntary movements tremors, involuntary movements, lethargy, muscle rigidity. Correct. Mask-like face, muscle rigidity, tremors, involuntary movements, tremors, lethargy. L-dopa and carbidopa is given. Treatment is L-dopa and carbidopa. When L-dopa is converted into dopamine, carbidopa prevents peripheral conversion of dopa into dopamine and prevents the side effects. So L-DOPA and carbidopa. L-DOPA and carbidopa. L-brain, L-DOPA is converted into dopamine, and carbidopa prevents the peripheral conversion of dopa into dopamine and prevents the side effects. Okay. So carbidopa will prevent. So periphery में dopamine आएगा तो brain में dopamine at least बढ़ेगा. So because it's not being used up peripherally. So carbidopa prevents the usage of dopa, and L-dopa will directly convert it into dopamine. So that helps with Parkinson's disease, which is associated with decreased amount of dopamine in the brain. Decreased dopamine in the brain, less dopamine in the brain, then less dopamine in the brain. Correct. Less dopamine in the brain. That's affected with that's L-dopa and carbidopa. ठीक है. Next, coming to tryptophan metabolism. Obviously, Hartnumb's disease is there in tryptophan. Tryptophan, you have the serotonin pathway, tryptophan, Hartnumb's disease, Parsonage syndrome, and xanthurinate in the urine. Methionine system is fine. Now coming to tryptophan metabolism. Tryptophan metabolism, you have tryptophan. Tryptophan is converted to protein, glucose, and fat. Right? So it's both gluco and ketogenic. It's also converted to protein, glucose, and fat. Special products are tryptophan, say NAD, NADP, serotonin, melatonin, HIAA. That is excreted in the urine. NAD plus, NADP plus, serotonin, melatonin, HIAA. NAD, NADP, serotonin, melatonin, HIAA. HIAA. 5-hydroxyindole acetic acid. Oh. So 5-hydroxy acetic acid is a thing from tryptophan metabolism. Tryptophan metabolism 5-hydroxy indole acetic acid. Yeah, tryptophan is an aromatic amino acid, non-polar, indole carrying. Five hydroxy indole acetic acid, serotonin, melatonin. Also, tryptophan, serotonin, melatonin, 5-hydroxy indole acetic acid. Metabolism two pathways: kynurenine, oxyranolate, and serotonin pathway. Tryptophan in the presence of tryptophan pyrrolase, which requires Fe2 plus, forms informal kynurenine. Informal kynurenine becomes kynurenine, becomes 3-hydroxy kynurenine, becomes 3-hydroxy anthracite, becomes 2-amino 3-carboxy muconate, semi-aldehydes, picolinate, 2-nolinate, and 2-amino muconate semi-aldehyde. Okay, so tryptophan in the presence of oxygen becomes tryptophan in the tryptophan in the, with oxygen, that tryptophan pyrrolase, that is Fe2 plus, becomes N-formyl kynurenine. Tryptophan in the presence of tryptophan pyrrolase in the presence of oxygen Fe2 plus. So tryptophan is aromatic amino acid, non-polar. It has an indole ring, both glucogenic and ketogenic, and it is an essential amino acid. Informal kynurenine. Oh yeah, I remember this. Tryptophan, informal kynurenine becomes kynurenine, kynurenine plus 3-hydroxykynurenine. Basic definition becomes xanthurenate. Xanthurenate, there's a basic definition will exude in the urine. Xanthurenate. 3-hydroxykynurenine in the presence of kynureninase. In the presence, that is PLP forms 3-hydroxy anthranisate. Anthranisate in the presence of oxidase forms 2-amino 3-carboxy muconate semi-aldehyde. Spicolinate, quinolinate, and 2-amino muconate semi-aldehyde. QPRTase, NMN acetoacetyl-CoA, serotonin pathway, tryptophan, BH4, BH2, 5-hydroxytryptophan, serotonin, N-acetyl serotonin, and meth. So in this, becomes so metabolism. So P6. Tryptophan becomes an tryptophan N-formyl kynurenine. N-formyl kynurenine becomes just kynurenine. Then 5-hydroxykynurenine, 3-hydroxykynurenine, 3-hydroxyanthranisate, 2-amino, 3-carboxy muconate semi-aldehyde. Okay. If tryptophan will become N-formyl kynurenine. N-formyl kynurenine will become kynurenine. 3-hydroxykynurenine. 3-hydroxyanthranisate. 3-hydroxyanthranisate. 2-amino, 3-carboxy muconate semialdehyde. 2-amino, 3-carboxy muconate semialdehyde. 2-amino, 3-carboxy muconate semialdehyde. 2-carboxy 3 2-amino 3-carboxy muconate. 2-amino 3-carboxy muconate semialdehyde. ठीक है. You have 2-hydroxy अभी एंजाइम्स देख लेते हैं. ट्रिप्टोफैन ऑक्सीजन के साथ बनाता है एन फॉर्मैन. एन फॉर्मैन बिकम्स काइनुरेनिन. 3-hydroxycanurenin. 3-hydroxyanthranisate. ठीक है. 2-amino 3-carboxymuconate semialdehyde. Pyruvate. And formyl kynurenine. Picolinate, anthranisate, serotonin. Picolinate, anthranisate, serotonin. Here, why am I procrastinating? Why am I going so slow? ठीक है. Tryptophan and formal kynurenine, kynurenine, 3-hydroxykynurenine, 3-hydroxyanthranisate, 2-amino 3-carboxymuconate semialdehyde, a picolinate, quinolinate, 2-amino muconate semialdehyde, quinolinate becomes NMN, NMN becomes NAD plus and NADP plus. 2-amino muconate semialdehyde becomes acetoacetyl CoA, which is becoming fat. ठीक है. Now this 2-amino 3-carboxymuconate semialdehyde. ठीक है. Go ahead now. बस 3-hydroxykynurenine. Go back down. Cool. ठीक है. Into it. श्रुतं श्रुतोदां परिहासधामतदुक्त्रे मुखरीकृतेनान्वये कुकुलकिन्वदं मधुरं विरक्ति दचां कुलिकानि करे into 3-hydroxycanuranin B6 deficiency forms xanthinurate. If there is 3-hydroxycanuranin in the presence of B6 deficiency will form xanthinurate. Xanthinurate is excreted in the skin as part of tryptophan metabolism. And in tryptophan metabolism, N-formyl canuranin to canuranin is by formamidase, and a formate is given out. In canuranin, NEDPH is used, and you use canuraninase hydroxylase. You got 3-hydroxycanuraninase, you guys canuraninase PLP, and then you get oxidase for anthranisate to 2-amino 3-carboxymuconate semialdehyde. 2-amino 3-carboxy muconate semialdehyde, you use oxidase. And this means you have picolinate and carboxylase. CO2 goes out, you got picolinate. Water goes out as a spontaneous reaction. You have quinolinate and you have QPRTS. Quinolinate, QPRTS becomes NMN. NMN becomes NAD plus and NADP plus. Decarboxylase becomes 2-amino muconate semialdehyde, acetoacetyl CoA, and fat. That gives rise to fat. Okay. Tryptophan is 5-hydroxytryptophan. Serotonin, 5-hydroxyindole acetic acid. Oh. God, protein is just not getting over. Okay, let's plan for tomorrow. That is also important. Nice. Grossen at home. कल पूरा क्लिनिकल रिविजन हो जाएगा. Ask for hemat revision also. Yes. Hello. Let's take a break. Hello. Let's take a break. Break. Hi Dipti. Good evening. Hi Ria. Good evening. Why not F didn't come? Matlab, who's that? Hi Heer. Hi Shreyasi. Hi Ru. Ru. Bro haircut. Yes. अभी करके and then मैम. Hi study girl. Oh, why notice? Oh, got it. Did wave optics. Nice. Good, good. How was your day? Very nice. I was very attentive and I finally started writing good notes, like proper notes. Like in 2 days, in 2 days of lectures, I have written this much in class. This a head neck phase is going on. So this much I've written in 2 days. I'm very proud of myself. For the first time, I've started writing. Like I've been writing, but today now I've started writing like proper detailed notes. Because I decided head neck face, I will do very proper. And I really like head neck face also. I really like neurology also. But I'm finally writing stuff, so I'm glad. आज का highlight नहीं किया, but this was yesterday's and then last time. It really helps to write. I'll just read previous chats. Haircut, yes. You're looking like a kid. I agree. I want to join your morning session but cannot wake up. You will, don't I pray now. I just ate fruits. Nice. I literally in the last 1 hour I ate like 3 bananas, 1 orange. I had palak soup. Now I'm having another banana. And I am having halwa. Actually now you're looking decent and giving that toppers vibe. Thank you. Haircut, yes, Sirka. Haircut. Hi Rutarja. It's Addy from Little Prozagan. Meow Radha. Nice name. But how was that, Addy? How was your paper? Did you get a haircut looking sharp? Thank you, Harmandeep. Hi, Jaising. Do you know Gokul sir? Yeah, Gokul sir. He's a physio JR2 and he's the sweetest ever, Gokul sir. How do you know Gokul sir? Wow. He's so sweet. He's the best. I even have a picture with him, I think. Do I? I think I do. Amandeep from Patiala. Oh, nice. New haircut, you look fresh. Thank you. Mona score kya? Yeah, how was it, Mona? Sorry, how was it, Addy? Hi, Mahi. Hi. Hi, Naya. Hi, Shakti. During last month revision, toppers like you don't revise everything for LMR. Like 90% is long-term memory because of so many repeated revisions. Yeah, so I was doing dump LMR. Last month was mainly dump LMR. LMR ka bhi dump. Fixed sleep schedule, but I try to follow. Either don't fall asleep at that time. No, you trick your mind into following a fixed schedule. So decide every day. You say, I know you're getting up at 4:30 every day, so sleep by 9:30. Come what me. I slept 2 hours in the afternoon. Good. I need to be flexible routine so it doesn't get messed up. That's okay. It's okay sometimes. It's the mindset. When you go to bed, pick a position. Yes, Mona, correct. I manifest that I'll complete all 90 tasks. Good, good. Give more time to stuff. Yeah, never shy away from giving more time. Shakti, as long as you feel confident about the topic till then. But then you have to also calculate the time factor. That it's a balance. You'll have to learn. That comes by experience. How was your day? Very nice. I slept a lot from morning 8 to 10 and then 4 to 6. It's okay. You're tired, then that's fine. You're also doing wave optics. Nice. You should start gym also. Yes, yes, I will. Will miss your long hair, but you're looking nice. Thank you. My hair grows very, very fast. Like this will become like long in like 15 days again. Greatest academic comeback. Yes, agree. What was your first mock test for 680 or something? 680, 690. फर्स्ट ईयर में iPad लेना पड़ता है नहीं नहीं ऐसे कुछ नहीं honestly no it's not even it's barely required like I'll probably also YouTube के लिए also I need to do like maybe editing and थोड़ा ये वो so that's why I've also taken like with YouTube also then it makes sense like making notes and it's handy sometimes it's like a one time thing. New cut yes bro is a cutie patootie. Thank you Diddy. Do you know iPulse juice? No, yeah. What is that? How was your ragging experience? No, zero ragging. Absolutely zero ragging. Everyone's very sweet. Dumb palma means those things that are you're forgetting of versatile topics. Yeah, exactly. Hi, come. How are you? Today we'll end early, like 8, 9, 8:50 maybe, because I'm not sleeping exactly on time. So probably I should give myself more time for dinner and just chilling with my parents or something. Any last day tips? Just have a good mindset. That's most important. Family time is most important. Yes. Agreed. Oh yeah, I'll schedule tomorrow's meet also. How are you so disciplined? Just good planning. Just planning is key. And being accountable. Being accountable to someone very much boosts your product. Like I'm accountable to my parents, to my teachers, with my friends. We have a lot of groups together where we keep telling each other we did this, we did that. So being accountable really instills discipline because it's a collective effort. I could never do things on my own. Like it's so much better when it's so much more enjoyable when you have a group of people all doing it together, helping each other. Any tips for CET? I have it this week. Oh wow, nice. All the best. Is NCRT enough? So from GTV, I did. I think Rutuja on the morning of when I was going to the center in the like on the way, I just opened my government textbook. That's it. But no, NCRT say I didn't. On the way, I just opened it because I'd already highlighted from time of boards. So I'd only highlighted things which are not, my sir had only given things which are not in the NCRT, which are highlighted in the textbook. So that's how my color codes came into account. So literally I had 1 hour while traveling or whatever. In that 1 hour, I revised the entire government textbook. So all extra points, NCRT to mera rati gaya tha. It was 1 week before NEET. And then I just quickly like went through all the non-NCRT points. So I had some idea. Accountable to friends. Where do we get such sweet friends? We have such sweet people on stream only. You all can be accountable to each other. We can all help each other, be accountable to each other. Dipti, yeah, but I don't have any friends. No, we all have each other. We can all help each other, and every day we put our targets. That's basically being accountable. Like instead of just having it yourself, you have it somewhere to put, like, or just have someone ask you, or just putting it also is enough. Like, yeah, I want to do this. I learned one Marathi line from my friend. Maza dokka नको खाऊ. I guess that friend must be really annoying you then. But I saw one of your shots of that positive manifestation. You said that I manifest to get AR1. Did your goal was AR1? And if yes, so you got AR170. So you consider that luck wala point. I really wanted AR1 actually. I was like, मैं कुछ भी करके जाऊंगा. But then नहीं आया then. Do you exercise? I mean, I tried starting, but yeah, I will now properly. Have someone asks you feel better. Hmm. ये किसी मराठी इंसान को बोल. I also feeling the same thing, but when I join the gym, I really feel more good and it helps me push to join the session. Yeah. Laugh rate pranav. Is MBBS tough? नहीं नहीं. It is tough. It is very demanding. If you're consistent, it helps. Wow, day 770. So proud. I understand what you're saying, Momita. I agree. It's always better to have, at least in your coaching, maybe have one person, or it could be your teachers also, and it could be your parents also. So you don't. Then it's 60 minutes walk. Bro, you're literally a genius. Thank you, Ram Bhakt. In my first year finals, I worked extremely hard for physio and didn't get distinction in that, and got another one. Oh, yeah, you got in biochem, no? Is MBBS life tough? It's very demanding, but if you're just consistent, it will work. Like I wasn't consistent the first 3 months, so now I'm working much harder to compensate. But from second year, I think I'll be consistent since day one, so it won't be as hard as it is currently. I have CT on 12th. Oh, nice! All the best. Do you like sweet food, Gujarati, or spicy food? I don't know, yeah. I'm like I don't like too much of sweet food also, but I like sweet actually. I'm that way. I have a sweet tooth, but I've slowly reduced my sweet. More of homemade sweets only, or like fruit sweet, not like packeted food sweet, like chocolates and all. Reduced cakes, chocolates reduced. Yeah, like normal sweet like घर पे अभी now I'm eating sweet only. This is halwa. So then that sweet I will have, but still and spicy. No, I get pimples very fast when I eat spicy food. So like there are here. This is one pimple. Like if I eat too much, so I avoid too spicy. Like I'll have decently spicy. I get pimples very fast. My nani always says ushnata. Ushnata means like heat. All heaty foods will cause this pimple. So she says ushnata kami करायची. It's like your body heat ushnata, like dry fruits or like very spicy food will cause ushnata. What's have water? Yes, thank you. Make thumbnails. You motivate me a lot. Your level of discipline. Thank you, Darpana. Nice name, Darpana. Darpan means mirror, no? कैसा आहे ये भी सीखा था मैं. कैसा है मस्त blend कर दिया दोनों. Your daily wear. Yeah, they must be. Don't you go out? I do. Do you think doctors are compensated well? Bro, but you look very handsome with long hairs. Thank you. But it was getting very it was like it gets in your face. Like it gets hard to maintain. So I just prefer short hair. But then it grows also very fast. Means you have oily skin, dry skins don't get pimple easily. Maybe, I don't know. But the got a haircut looking so good. Thank you. Your favorite travel destination? Interesting. My native place, probably. Thank you. How many hours do you study a day? I mean, on whatever on stream, that much on. The finals का क्या plan है? Hoping for distinction. I'll just give my best. Let's hopefully aim for the best, but let's see. I'm 19. Should I do haircut like yeah, very long? That's up to you, Guru. What do you like? Chalo, let's continue. Welcome. Happy studying, everyone. It's such a wholesome term. Happy studying. Chalo. No, okay. Okay, working. Working. Okay. Chalo. Side. Okay, that's good. Mm. So, coming to serotonin, tryptophan becomes 5-hydroxytryptophan in the presence of BH4 becomes BH2. 5-hydroxytryptophan in the presence of tryptophan hydroxylase becomes 5-hydroxytryptophan that becomes serotonin. So, tryptophan forms serotonin. Tryptophan becomes 5-hydroxytryptophan that becomes serotonin. So, BH4 becomes BH2, O2 becomes H2O. That is tryptophan hydroxylase. 5-hydroxytryptophan is in the presence of decarboxylase. Mm. So tryptophan BH4 becomes BH2. You get 5-hydroxytryptophan. O2 becomes H2O. Tryptophan hydroxylase forms 5-hydroxytryptophan. Loses CO2 forms decarboxylase. Okay. सेरोटोनिन बनता है ठीक है So tryptophan becomes 5-hydroxytryptophan. 5-hydroxytryptophan will become serotonin. Serotonin in the presence of monoamine oxidase will form hydroxyindole acetic acid. Go to N-acetyl serotonin. SAM becomes SAH, methyl transferase, becomes melatonin. So tryptophan, serotonin, melatonin. ट्रिप्टोफैन में हार्टनप्स डिजीज आता है. ट्रिप्टोफैन में हार्टनप्स डिजीज, हार्टनप्स डिजीज. इन ट्रिप्टोफैन मेडिकेशन ये वाला हार्टनप्स डिजीज. ठीक है. So tryptophan disorders, Hartnupp's carcinoid syndrome, that is argentaphenoma or carcinoid syndrome, and xanthin urinate. So tryptophan becomes 5-hydroxytryptophan, becomes serotonin, becomes melatonin. Tryptophan, 5-hydroxy, tryptophan, melatonin, and serotonin, and then finally melatonin. Now, learning the intermediates, the tryptophan to 5-hydroxytryptophan, BH4 to BH2. So you have tryptophan, TRP becomes 5-hydroxy, TRP becomes sero becomes N-acetyl sero. So serotonin, N-acetyl serotonin, and melatonin. Finally, first step, tryptophan to 5-hydroxytryptophan. It's a hydroxylation. So obviously, tryptophan hydroxylase. Tryptophan hydroxylase. Obviously, 5-hydroxy to hydroxylase, and BH4 dihydrobiopterin, tetrahydrobiopterin. BH4 is being used, becomes BH2. Now O2 becomes H2O. उसमें O2 will become H2O. ठीक है. Now coming to 5-hydroxytryptophan, to become serotonin, it forms decarboxylate. It undergoes decarboxylation by decarboxylase. 5-hydroxytryptophan decarboxylase becomes serotonin. Serotonin will become melatonin, N-acetyl serotonin. N-acetyl serotonin by, of course, acetylase and adding of acetyl CoA. ठीक है. Acetyl CoA आ जाएगा. N-acetyl serotonin. Then again SAM to S-adenosine methionine. S-adenosine methionine. S-adenosyl homocysteine. So S-adenosine methionine becomes S-adenosine homocysteine. S-adenosine methionine becomes S-adenosine homocysteine, and acetyl serotonin becomes melatonin. And acetyl serotonin becomes melatonin. In the presence of methyl transferase, and acetyl serotonin becomes melatonin in the presence of methyl transferase. Now, melatonin is synthesized by the pineal gland. Pineal gland maintains the sleep-wake cycle. Synthesized by pineal gland maintains the sleep-wake cycle. Sleep-wake pineal. Correct. Decreased MSH and decreased ACTH. I guess we'll stimulate this. But MSH, melanocyte stimulating hormone, melatonin. serotonin and S-adenosylmethionine methyl transferase. Now come to serotonin. It maintains the body pressure and temperature. Serotonin will maintain body pressure and temperature. It's an excited neurotransmitter in the CNS. Synthesis occurs in the brain mast cells by platelets and intestine. Serotonin synthesis in the brain. Serotonin synthesized in the brain mast cells. In mast cells. I didn't know this. Platelets also secretes. Wow. Mast cells, platelets, brain, and intestine secretes serotonin. Serotonin in the presence of monoamine oxidase MOA. Serotonin in the presence of monoamine oxidase becomes 5-hydroxyindole acid, 5-HIAA, 5-hydroxyindole acetic acid. So does the Hartnupp's disease. Hartnupp's is defect in absorption of tryptophan from intestine and renal tubules. There's a defect in absorption of tryptophan from intestine and renal tubules. Absorption ही नहीं हो रहा है tryptophan का from the intestine. हाँ, yeah, correct. Skin rash, ataxia, CNS symptoms. 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 Pellagra-like symptoms. Diarrhea, dermatitis, dementia. 60 milligram tryptophan is only 1 milligram niacin. 60 milligram tryptophan, 1 milligram niacin. Okay. Absorption of tryptophan intestine से और renal tubule से नहीं हो रहा है Hartnupp's में. Hartnupp's में नहीं हो रहा है तो what are the clinical features of skin rash? Hartnupp's में skin rash pellagra-like symptoms, dermatitis, dementia, and diarrhea. Diarrhea, dermatitis, dementia. There are 4 Ds actually. If pellagra goes untreated, it can cause death. Skin rash, ataxia, CNS symptoms, pellagra-like symptoms, 60 mg, tryptophan becomes 1 mg niacin. Now come to carcinoid syndrome or the argentaphinoma. Carcinoid is also called argentaphinoma or carcinoid syndrome or argentaphinoma or carcinoid syndrome. Argentaphinoma. It arises from the argentaphin cells of the intestine, that is tumor. Tumor of the argentaphin cells of intestine. Tumor of argentaphin cells of intestine, argentaphinoma, also called carcinoid syndrome. That is 60% tryptophan becomes serotonin. Increased serotonin. Skin. So carcinoid syndrome is due to increased serotonin. Carcinoid serotonin बढ़ गया. Carcinoid serotonin बढ़ गया. Skin. Facial skin lesions, diarrhea, rapid breathing, and heart rate बढ़ गया. Rapid breathing and heart rate is increased. Skin flushing. Okay. Plan for tomorrow. To plan everything. What all do I have? Important stuff. This one little discussion. Oh God, I have to study menstrual cycle also. Oh hi. Some people. So Physiology. Biochemistry. lipid metabolism. You have to carry metabolism textbook and biochem notebook. The time. One sec, my camera might just go off. Okay, sure. Let's take a break and then we'll end also in a bit because I have to sleep early. My planning for tomorrow is done. This is my scheduled break. And of course, to signify the break, we need celebration. Yes. Yes, today's working. Today's working. Tomorrow's planning done. 8th April. This is what I have to pack in my bag. This is what I have to do tomorrow. My bag is going to be so heavy. I don't know how I'm going to carry so many books. Bro, your age? I'm 19. For sure, you'll get distinction. I hope anatomy. Thank you. Crazy good. What's your name? Can you please crazy girl bulana acha nahi lagta. You'll sure get a distinction. I hope. Yes, let's hope. Happy studying. I want long hair, but I end up cutting the hair every month. My hair grows so fast. I have to cut it also every month. Hi, Sahib. Bro, when I was in 9th, 10th, I'm really frustrated by these long hairs. But you feel uncomfortable in coaching, or I don't know what you do in college. I'm a dropper, and I mean, वैसे भी now you have need, then you have break. So if you want, then you can go for it, as long as you're comfortable. Going for a happy dinner. Nice, Abhay. Hi, Samiksha. Which classes in Mumbai? CCPT. Hardik. I'll sleep late, Aj. Okay. Would like to know which books you recently bought. For first MBBS, I've been buying a lot of books, but mainly I've been using BDC, trying to use Vasudevan and Gaitan, of course. Busy. Yes, how's everyone's day? Hi, Sahib. But I'll wake up at 4 due to habit. Hi, Rida. Do you think of going to the gym? Yes, I do think about it. I do plan, but I don't end up going. Felt full day tired today. Classes are tiring as hell. Agreed. I know it can get hard, but good. Stay in there. Mr. Pappu. Bro, I have given NEET 24 paper as mock and scored 685, but in the afternoon I didn't mock. I scored 620, 630, which makes me demotivated. Usually coaching papers are much tougher than actual NEET papers. As long as you're able to do all the PYQs well, you're confident with your preparation, then don't get demotivated by any scores. Just keep putting effort. That's what matters. Bye, Aditi. What is bokeh effect? I don't know. Tell me. Sarthak. The way the lens renders out of point focuses with light. Oh. भाई ये सब क्या है complicated. BRB is be right back. Like if you're like going somewhere, like okay, be right back. Like, I'll come back. I'm chill. Tomorrow I'll go for a run. Good. Island tests are tough. Just analyze them rather than marks. True. That's true. Background blur. Oh. Probably it must be. I haven't put any setting in that, but it does do that. No, actually, there's a setting I can do that. It like auto focuses. Now, see if I put my finger, it'll probably focus on that. I don't know. I'm guessing. Yeah, see, it's shifting the focus to my finger. I put it back and shift it to my face. Like it has that feature, I guess. But I can. There's this feature like portrait. If I do this, then see now the background is actually blurred. It'll just be me. like in the background blurred. This is portrait mode. This is studio light. But I don't like studio. Wait, there are modes to studio light. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't know this. Nah, but I don't like it. Anyways, portrait भी नहीं चाहिए. The center stage is थोड़ा annoying. People told me it was annoying. So, like it goes as a, it'll keep. Initially, this used to be on, but now I don't. I don't keep it on. Hi, Pratham. That's called autofocus. Okay. I like normal stream. Bye. Meet you tomorrow. Yes, even I'll end, I think. Tomorrow morning's meet I stream, no? Did I? I think I did. No, wait, did I? Not? Okay. I'm sure I shot a video today. Rate your day today. Decent. 8 on 9, 8, I guess. Wait, 1 second. I wanna transfer a video to my iPad. It's not synced yet. I'll just transfer it. I wanna show you all one video I shot today. I always truly, I always study by putting on your old streams. In many of them, the frame was wobbling. Yeah, it was that autofocus thing. What happened, Sarthak? Gupchup sound neat. My blood. What happened, Sarthak? Tell us. I missed it. What advices you would give to a 25 aspirant in the last 25 days? Just make sure you keep your emotional health good. Biggest advice. Mental health is the most important. Today we studied about the skull and head, neck, face. So I made a video revising like all the parts of it.
Is a nasal aperture. These are the alveolar sockets. Then coming to this is called apna
Glabella.
glabella, because it is glabrous, non-hairy. It's present between the two eyebrows. Right. This is the frontal bone upper, of course. There's the frontal prominence. Then this is called superciliary arch. Above the eyebrows, you have the superciliary arch and a supraorbital notch. So this is superciliary arch and this is supraorbital notch, just in upper, iske upper. And this is called nasal.
And then we saw the from the bottom of the skull.
This is the base for norma basalis. This is the
from the base of the skull.
Alveolar sockets. Then this is the horizontal part of the horizontal process of the palate. And this is the maxillary.
It is fun.
Process of the
I realized shooting videos and learning will be much better. So I'm gonna do that. Please give me advice for the start of 12. Just be consistent with your coaching every Sunday, 1 month Sunday. Make sure you cover your backlogs of 11th. एक करके. Man, I'll be traveling 2 days and I was just packing for it, spent 4-5 hours in it. So I last phase is really important, but can't do anything. 7-8 days wasted in traveling this and last month. So I do have my own bone set, but it's artificial. But no, anyways, like they had just started fresh in college and I was just fresh with it. So I just sat on the terrace and I was just recording. Because like it was just freshly done and I was like, I'll just finish it off. Some functions like these are really important. Thank you. Yes. My dad gave me this to clean my phone. He's very hygienic. And I clean my iPad. And my phone also. डैडी जी नमस्ते, आपका लड़का बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ता. Yes, true. नहीं, फोन तो यही है. I'll clean it after the meet. I'm cleaning iPad. Where is Addie? Let her be, like, let her enjoy her break. Abhi, she must be just done. Bro, everything happens for a reason. Yes. It's okay, Sarthak. Whatever you can use travel time to also study. I used to study in all the travel times. No, my 11th wasn't clear. Yeah, lot of backlogs were there. You have to just keep working hard. I say it. I didn't get ultimately. I was not honestly. I was not confident till Jan Feb. No, or maybe not in Jan Feb. Till maybe March April. I gained proper confidence. Like I was doing ऐसे कुछ नहीं, but my main confidence came by March end. Like the of just before NEET. कि like now I know the full portion ऐसे. उसके पहले तो नहीं आता confidence. नागपुर जाना है, कोई फंक्शन है घर पे. No, you will get selected. ID name my skeleton model Shekhu. Was it Shubhratri? Bye. Even I'll end now. My brother has an anatomy model skeleton. We named him Mukesh. Hi, Papa. Was it 11th? Chalo. Thank you so much for answering my comment. Chalo, we'll end stream. Bye, guys. Good night. Yeah, don't say that, Mona. I agree with you. Mona is really sorted with her mindset now. Did you give handshake? Chalo. Thanks for the session. Welcome. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow morning, 4:30 a.m. Good night.